Hi, I am the patient in the red coat. You might have seen my speech from yesterday, you may not have done. If you haven't seen it, I do advise that you take a watch because if nothing else, I'm not going to repeat most of the contents and it should make you laugh at least parts of it. So, for the record, I'm not a public speaker, professionally or otherwise. The last time I got up on a stage and spoke to a crowd of people was probably for my GCSE English oral exam, and that was quite a few years ago now. Once again, our doctors have been on strike and Mr. Hunt has been dutifully ignoring them, trying to convince the public that it's the fault of the doctors that they are on strike, which it is not. I suspect he's going to be genuinely a bit devastated that the NHS hasn't fallen into chaos, because his smug face would have enjoyed that. But instead, thanks to the fantastic forward planning of the NHS administration and the dedication of thousands of consultants and the rest of the NHS team, things appear to have run quite smoothly. So thank you for that. I am finding it kind of amusing how we keep hearing this call for, obviously only go to, during the strike days, to accident and emergency if you really need to. Just like to point out that people should only ever be going to accident and emergency if they really need to, because we can all ease the tension on the NHS a little bit if we do that. So yeah, let's try that. Now Mr. Hunt, he keeps talking about the Tory manifesto pledge and that's what he's working towards. But the thing is, he needs to realise that continuing to try and push through this contract is like trying to push a car with no wheels. It just isn't going to happen, and all that he's going to do if he keeps pushing is he's going to ruin his career and he's going to ruin any sort of future relationship of any of our NHS workers with the government, which is not ideal. So, Mr. Hunt, you have the opportunity to be a courageous man. All you have to do is admit that you are wrong. And your manifesto pledge is not currently realistically achievable. Instead, you need to work with the frontline staff of the NHS to make it more efficient as it is, and then perhaps eventually, in years to come, we might be able to get a 7-day routine care NHS. But at the moment, that just isn't a possibility. I am not a doctor. I am not a politician. I am a person. I am a patient. I'm asking for you to do the right thing. It takes a very big man to admit when he is wrong. And whilst you have an awful lot of growing to do to become that man, I can but ask you to try. Thank you.